Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got I don't like to cover her, but I'm a cover her anyway. Sexy, alright. We also got Marlon Way and Vlad going back and forth, man. With the back and forth, we're gonna talk about that. Let you know what's going down. Lizo on deck, man. We got Lil Durk explaining why he's done with gang banging. Hurricane Chris and 50 Cent with the back and forth. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. Yo, check this out, man. Sexy Red, I know you love to hate her. I can't stand the idea of the Sexy Red image, okay? She's released, I guess, some beauty products, and I think I want to say is lip gloss. Okay? The brand, it's a lip gloss line, okay? Let me tell you the names of the lip gloss line, and let me just tell you the names of the lip gloss line, okay? She got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 beauty brand, lip gloss flavors, okay? These are the flavors that Sexy Red has released for her lip gloss line, okay? Flavor number 1, coochie juice. Flavor number 2, booty hole brown. Oh, by the way, if you have kids, tell them to skedaddle, okay? Flavor number 3, nut. Flavor number 4, coochie hole pink. And it's not coochie hole, it's the actual P word. Flavor number 5, yellow discharge. Flavor number 6, gonorrhea. What you got on your lips, girl? Gonorrhea. Flavor number 7, blue balls. And flavor number 8, sex on my period. Okay? Let me just throw this out here. All right? I don't know if this is all for shock value. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's an aspect of it which is for shock value, okay? But the shock value should stop right here. It shouldn't go beyond, oh, I'm so shocked, I'm gonna go and purchase it, okay? This is ridiculous, all right? And I feel like there's a message that there's someone, right? Or I don't know if it's a corporation or if it's a person, or people or a group, but there is a group of, there's people, some things, right? Something that wants to promote this idea that our women are ratchet as hell. You know what I mean? Like ratchet as hell. These are lip gloss flavors, okay? Nothing elegant. It's just the worst of the worst, most disgusting type of thing you could think of, right? Gonorrhea. Listen, if this kind of thing sells, this essentially tells whoever is funneling or fueling this with money that this is what you like. This is for you. This is what you like, or this is what your kids like. I would go so far as to say, if you have children, you should watch and make sure that they are not supporting this, because it means so much when they support this type of thing, okay? And it sends a strong message. It tells the corporations that this is what you and people like you enjoy and indulge in, okay? I'm mad that this person was, I don't want to say sold to us, but in a sense, they were sold to us. They were given to us as, hey, this is what y'all like, right? Y'all like this ratchet stuff? This is you. This is you. And then folks made it popular. And then you hear it on the radio. If you tune into urban radio or something like that, you listen to the Breakfast Club stuff like that. If you listen to hip hop radio, you start to hear this stuff constantly being pumped into your brain. Okay? They clone Tyrone type stuff, right? It's almost like that's part of the program. That's part of the programming. You know that, right? They're trying to program us to look at our women a specific type of way, okay? It's ratchet, it's dirty, it's nasty, it's putting booty hole brown and nut and yellow discharge and gonorrhea and sex on your lips, okay? It's disrespectful to you, just as a woman or as a young woman. It's people trying to say what they think about you. They think so little of you that they believe you will put happily gonorrhea on your mouth. I phrased that crazy. They think that you will happily put gonorrhea on your mouth. I wouldn't support this kind of thing. And I really don't even like to cover stories like this. But I mean, I just want to, sometimes you want to show like the hand of certain people that are behind certain things. Okay, certain people get pimped out, and in getting pimped out, they're more than happy to watch you get pimped out with them. Speaking of which, okay, I don't know if you know, but DJ Vlad's Meal, right, and comedian Marlon Wayans have been having quite the back and forth, and boy is it messy. Okay, apparently Vlad's Meal, right, wanted to do an interview with Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans told Vladimir that he had to drop a bag to the tune of $40K for the interview. Okay, DJ Vlad proceeded to try to tell Marlon Wayans what his own worth was on some typical. You know what I'm saying? When Marlon Wayans told him he had to drop a $40K bag, Vladimir said, this is what he said. This is what DJ Vlad said. He said, quote, "Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews on. This guy is really delusional," close quote. Okay. Marlon Wayans clapped back. He said, quote, "See," he said, "DJ Vlad, this is the moment you've been begging for." Listen to what he says. He goes, "I asked you to leave me alone. Let it go. But you want to kick a bee's nest. You can't compete with me, bro. I am legend. And occasionally, I'll come off the throne to spar with peons like you." Now there's a thought. He goes, "Keep going. There's levels to this ish," close quote. Look, I don't like the whole peons language. I really don't, okay? In fact, to me, it's relatively cringy. You know what I mean? Just like the white girls movies and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep it going, okay? He goes, after he said that, someone chimes in, right? Now, let me see if I can pull it up. Someone chimed in on the convo, okay? And they said to Marlon Wayans, they said, let me see if I can pull it up. Come on, didn't I just have it? Damn, I just had the damn thing. He goes, at Marlon Wayans, they go, "You a good one, because DJ Vlad would have to pay me $500K for an interview with 55% of all revenue made from the video on all platforms." Marlon Wayans goes, "See, I tried to tell him I was giving him a deal. Oh, well." DJ Vlad comes in. Vlad goes, "Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him. LOL. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon Wayans for the interview when he gets 100K, 300K. This guy is delusional." Marlon Wayans goes, "You mad? You unprofessional, my guy. If you don't like the number, keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a black man stating his number. And now you go public and use your platform to try to drag me? I never in my life dealt with this silly negotiation tactic." DJ Vlad comes back. He goes, "I'm not mad at all. I find all this amusing because you really think that you're worth 40K for an interview." Do you hear the language? He says, "I said there's nobody on earth that'll pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a stupid ad number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't even make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there's no mention of it throughout all our discussions shows how weak of a man you really are." Marlon Wayans goes, "So this is about race. You trying to turn us into crabs in a barrel. I see your angle now. I watch you play your hand. You want us to talk ish, beef, and tear each other down, okay? And you don't even want to show your face." DJ Vlad goes, "Not only do I show," they really had a back. He said, "Not only do I show my face, but when I do interviews on the same platform as you, more than twice as many people watch. Here are the actual numbers. When we did the Breakfast Club a month apart, you reached your peak 20 years ago and have been on a decline ever since. This is all because the man just gave him a price and he didn't like it." He goes, "There's nothing wrong with that, but you seem to think that this is still 2004. I've been dropping facts with actual numbers this entire time, and all you can do is play the lame ad race card in response. So keep looking in the mirror and lying to yourself about who you think you are. The numbers don't back it up." Now, if you look at it, the Breakfast Club interview with DJ Vlad had 764K views, and the one with Marlon Wayans had 291K views, okay? So that's the difference number-wise. Marlon goes, "I see why you don't show your face. It's ugly. That ugly ass beard, Ish, don't look real. You look like you're in disguise. Ish look like you take it off and on, like Mr. Potato Head." It sounds like he's floundering at this point. DJ Vlad goes, "Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry that you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent gay photo shoot and your claim to fame dressing up as a woman, this would be the perfect time to fully come out the closet. See, that's why the dressing up as a woman thing, it always comes back to bite you in the butt, don't it? Vlad goes, between your recent gay photo shoot and your claim to fame dressing up as a woman, this should be the perfect time to come out the closet fully. Coming out as gay in 2024 will surely revive your declining acting career. And since I turned down your $40K offer for an interview, I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first gay porn scene. Marlon Gayans would be an awesome porn name, by the way. This dude is really going hard for having been given a price. Marlon Way and go, is any of that funny though? Now you exploit blacks and punch down on gays? Tis tis. Where's this punching down come from? He goes, you want to be hated by everyone I see. This is what Marlon Wayne saying. He said, you want to be hated by everyone I see. Vlad, nobody wants you. Your own D won't let you touch it. It me too'd you. That's the back and forth that those two had. You're like, oh, they don't play well in the sandbox. I know. So look, after hearing all that, right? Sauce, what song do we need to queue up for Marlon Way and Sauce?
Damn, shit, fuck, damn, shit, fuck, shit. It's a racist fight. It's a racist fight. You gotta fight real quick, fight for your life. It's a racist fight. It's a racist fight. The rednecks gon' come, they gon' beat you twice. Stop playing real quick. It's a racist fight. Gotta hit that redneck with the right. Gotta beat his ass up, beat him up in the fight. Gotta hit it real quick. Gotta fight for your life. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead, do it right. Go ahead, nigga. Fight for your life. Go ahead, nigga. You in a racist fight. Better swing in the swing, nigga. Left and the right. Go ahead, little nigga. Better fight for your life. Go ahead, little nigga. This a racist fight. Let's do it. Let's do it. Big dancing face. You a racist little nigga. Stop playing today. Hey, get it now, nigga. Get it now, nigga. This is a racist ass fight. Red brawl. Redneck brawl.
I don't care what you say, man. Them the vibes, okay? I mean, come on, I like them the vibes. See, sometimes racist behavior is not always like I hate black people, I hate white people. It's not always that. Sometimes it's subtle, it's underhanded. It's the little things people do to show that they don't value a particular race at the same level as their own race. They don't think all races equal. A racist thinks that one race is inferior to another race, to their race in particular. You see what I'm saying? So much so inferior that, your value, you've inflated your value. Your value is much lower than that. You know what I mean? Look, Vlad. You asked for an interview, he gave you his price. Who the flip is you to tell that man what his worth is? You know what I'm saying? You telling him his worth is what you're willing to pay, and he's telling you what he's willing to sell his time and presence to you for. You follow what I'm saying, man? And you know what? The price might change depending on who's buying, who's willing to pay. Because maybe some folks need to recognize, as Smith & Wesson would say, they would need to recognize what your worth is, and they won't know it unless you tell them to drop a heavy bag for your presence. You follow what I'm saying, man? Some people think your value is much lower. Then you tell them like, hell nah, my value ain't that. You can't buy this. You follow me? But I mean, like, here's the thing. A person got to be ready to drop a heavy bag for your presence. Like, I don't like the peon language, but I feel Marlon Wayans and what he's trying to say. Vlad trying to tell the man his worth is lower than what he's saying. Just by doing that, Marlon's price should go up even higher. You follow what I'm saying, man? Everybody should raise their price on Vladimir's ass. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Everyone should raise their price on his ass, okay? Because he talking to folks like he pimping folks. He needs you for his own come up. But he's trying to flip it like you need him. He makes his ends not off of his charming personality. He makes his ends off of the energy and the weight of the people that he's actually interviewing. You follow what I'm saying, man? And he may not say it, right? But what he, like, see, here's the thing. A lot of times he interviews people, and I think he interviews people in a hope that if they low-key die, the videos will suddenly go viral, and then he can make $1. Come on now, let's keep it a buck, okay? What he's willing to drop in comparison to how much he'll make, though, for a lot of his interviews, see, it's low and probably even disrespectful. But pimps tend to be disrespectful, aren't they? Don't be letting that man pimp you. I'm talking to you, the artist, okay? Whoever you are that's listening to me, that man is trying to pimp you, okay? That's why the man get disrespectful with them numbers, okay? So you can hop on his platform and not feel like, look, he's hoping you go to his platform and not feel like you got pimped out by a vulture ad ninja, okay? But he's showing his hand. And watch how many artists watch what he did and bend over for bro, because he ready to drop a bag for them, okay? He ready to give them $5,000, $10,000 and stuff like that. A lot of rappers will bend over for the 10,000 and let DJ Vlad pimp them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you, I hate to say it, a lot of you rappers will get pimped out for your 10. Just for 10K, he'll drop the 10K, you'll bend over for it. There's a lot of hoes in this industry, real talk, okay? And they be and that's why they be talking so crazy about the women. A lot of these artists talk crazy about the women because they so busy getting pimped out and slutted out themselves by dudes like Vlad. Where we at over here? Hey, listen, y'all remember an artist by the name of Lizo? You like, I vaguely remember. You like, I remember something about bananas. Her song was Juice. It was called Juice. Okay, she had Water Me and she had Girls, right? And she was a bit of a thicker artist. You know what I'm saying? She had a little meat on her. You know what I mean? Your boy like meat. But that's besides the point. Okay? And here's the thing. Truth be told, that was her brand. Okay? Well, now she's trying to get into better shape. Take a look. Yeah. Folks saw that and they had a problem with it. You know what I mean? As is expected. As they do with everything, right? The woman can't even get right. One person posted this. They said, I thought she was happy at her weight. Another person said, bullying works. Another person said, glad the bullying worked out. And some people, they had some nice things to say. Somebody said, oh, yo, you look amazing. Keep them curves and stay healthy. Somebody else said, you can't please everybody. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Get it, Lizo. Okay? Look. It could have been her doctor that told her that she got to get it together. It could be a variety of reasons why she decided to work out. Matter of fact, even while she was doing her thing, I always still saw her in the gym. Although I did find it interesting that her brand was to be accepting of what you look like, whether you skinny or overweight, but then she was always in the gym. But, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like by working in a gym, she's technically working against the image of, hey, look, accept what you look like as a big girl. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, hey, look, man, why can't she be happy with herself thick and happy with herself working out and happy with herself slim? Why can't she be happy with herself in all three ways? Why she gotta only be happy in one way, okay? You know what I'm saying? Why can't she be happy with what her changing look is like? You follow me, man? Sometimes people, they try to tell you, like, oh, you got bullied into. No, maybe she just wanted to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I don't know. They do that with women a lot of times. They make fun of a woman's hair because, oh, look at your edges, and this is like, it don't gotta be this other thing that y'all trying to make it. Okay, why my hair gotta be straight? Yeah, I only look good with my hair straight. Why I only look good with my hair straight? What is it about straight hair that you love so much? Does it look like anything else that you are so madly in love with? You see what I'm saying? They be trying to do weird stuff like that. People, they be trying to project. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I'm saying it right in my mouth. I might as well go into Lil Durk, what he had to say. Listen, Lil Durk said that he's done with gangbanging, okay? And this is what he had to say. He's went into rehab, right? Got sober, which I swear in the industry they don't want the artist to get. They don't want them to get sober, right? But this is what he posted. He said, I don't gangbang, I'm Muslim. Here's what he posted. He said, I don't gangbang, I'm Muslim. He said, basically, what I was saying on my post in so many words, you can't do both. I'm going to be the one who say it. Okay, so if you follow me as a brother, a friend, an icon, follow me to my new chapter of life. When I make music, I rap what I've seen and been through. Not telling you to go do it. It's a huge difference. The music won't change, but my life goes well. Close quote. So he's essentially saying, yo, man, I'm just focusing on, this part of my life that a lot of y'all want to hear about. But I'm not telling you that you should go do it. You should go practice it. I could have sworn I heard NBA Youngboy say something very, very similar to that, where he's saying, like, don't go and do it. That would be dumb. Whenever we have artists that a lot of artists are just talking about what their life is like, but they know that they can't continue that life because that would make them a target to the feds and stuff like that. So they're just telling you what their past was like. Some of them are even just making the information up, or some of them are just telling a crazy story without even, and not even being them. Some of them are telling other people's story. I think you would be silly to watch a rapper and say this is 100% what the rapper is. Okay, think about like why would they show their hand? Okay, on purpose. You'd have to be as a rapper, you'd have to be very slow. I'm just saying, I don't really care. You have to be very slow to be like, I'm into committing all this kinds of crime. Okay, It's one thing if you were telling other stories or you was going or you was embellishing and stuff like that, just trying to be a storyteller. But it's another thing if you say, I'm really about this, I'm really this, and then you really started talking about real crimes that you committed. If you rapped about real crimes that you committed, whether you did them or not, whether you're real or not, yeah, you might be real. You're real stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and if you're mad, then, if the shoe fit, kick it off. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. If shoe fit, kick it off, man. Like, you mad because I say you stupid because you rapped about real crimes that you've committed. Like, you know what I mean? That the statement is, stupid is as stupid does. Okay? And not to be a name caller or whatever, but it just is what it is. You don't have to be stupid. There were times when I was stupid in the past. And then I tried to drop it. You know what I'm saying? And there are moments where I do dumb things, but I try not to practice dumb things. And the practice makes the difference. Whenever you practice something, you get better at it. And if you practice doing dumb things, you get better at it. Let me go to my shots real quick. I promise you I'm gonna stop name calling, okay? Because I don't think, that's the greatest thing to do. I apologize, okay? Let me stop being foolish. Where we at over here? Nikita. Nikita said, hey, Celeb. I've been celebrating my daughter becoming a U.S. Navy sailor. Oh, celebration to your daughter being a U.S. Navy sailor. That's a huge endeavor. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge endeavor, man. She said, for the past couple of days, I just wanted to give my input on Flavor Flav. He's such a great guy. He really doesn't get all the credit he deserves, but I believe he wants it that way. Yeah, real talk. She said, as far as Hurricane Chris goes, I feel like he's entitled because he didn't get his invitation. He feels like 50 not doing enough for the city, but I'm sure bringing wealth to the community is a reason why he's doing the event in the first place, okay? And then she said, she also mentioned something about being assaulted in a sexual manner, and when she was younger by two cousins, okay? And she said she was afraid to tell anyone other than her moms, okay? But she was able to forgive them because of the thing. Because the whole forgiveness thing, it's for yourself, not so much for them. So it could set that anger and frustration free. Also, it would really be great if you could shout out my daughter. Yeah, shout out to your daughter, man. You U.S. Navy sailor, man. That's a huge deal, man. Shout out to her, and shout out to you for having the courage to speak about your assault. You know what I'm saying? You're speaking about it right here, and that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for having strength. Whatchamacallit said, hello, Celeb. She said, my heart goes out to the person who said that they was touched by a family member. Not Nikita, somebody else, the person from yesterday's video. She said, my heart goes out to them by a family member and was unsure if they should say something. Hell to the yeah, you should say something, because what if the person has or still is violating other people? If they was never caught, they may keep doing it. That's all I think. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing. If you don't say anything, then they might feel inclined to do it again because ain't nobody saying anything about it. You know what I mean? And that's a very hard thing to do. It's very, very hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you pray for strength. You pray for strength to do that, because that takes a lot of courage. You know what you're gonna do to the family when you mention that. You know what I'm saying? BBB said, I was molested as a child. I can't confront my abuser because, number one, she dead, and number two, her gang-related brother would probably unalive me. And three, they loved their sister to death, and she couldn't do any wrong in their eyes. But I remember. Yeah, BBB. Yeah. If the person is dead, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to. In my head, you know what I mean. My thought process is like, that's done. Even telling the family members, I don't even see the benefit of having done that unless you were in a situation where that was a very intimate situation, y'all having intimate conversations. But me personally, I don't think telling the family members that they were like that, I don't think, it's not going to do anything good for you. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those things you got to speak with somebody close to you and speak to God about. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, Brazen Black said, I immediately thought about the technical jobs that will be available once 50 gets the studio up and running. The construction will be local business. The residual business, such as food and services, will be Shreveport native. Chris jumped the gun. Beautifully put. Brazen Black, beautifully put. See, I love intelligence like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. Listen, man. Let me get to that final story, okay? And finally, listen, man. Listen. We told you yesterday what happened with Hurricane Chris and 50 Cent. If you missed it, Hurricane said that in a whirlwind of acts that performed in Shreveport, he said 50 Cent didn't get any acts from Shreveport and he's a culture vulture, right? Fredo Bang entered the chat, okay? He posted this, take a look.
Hurricane. If he ain't book no Louisiana artists, Louisiana legends, who the fuck I am then?
Okay, that's what Fredo Bang had to say. Then 50 responded to Hurricane and he posted this. He posted a scene from Juice when Flex showed up for the DJ contest and Queen Latifah incinerated him. Remember that? 50 posted this. He posted, it says Hurricane Flex, right? Like Hurricane Chris is Hurricane Flex. He said, boy, your ish is whack. What the cuff you think you are, Fredo Bang? Your ish gets no play in my ride. That's what he said, okay? Then he pulled off, okay? You know the meme when 50 Cent pulls off? What you would call it? Then Fifth pulled a U-turn, spun back around and posted this. He said, oh no. He said, you're not gonna play that one song, Baby, went on stage with Master P. You're not gonna play that one song, Baby, just went on with Master P or something like that. Okay, close quote. But he ain't had to do the man like that. He essentially said the man just had one hit, one song. Not even one hit, one song is what he said. Okay. Anyway, Hurricane Chris was like, Hurricane Chris was like, see? Take a look at what Hurricane Chris had to say.
You big dummy, you just proved my point. You don't know shit the city. Shreveport, the nigga just said I got one song. Nigga, I go all the way back to 5 Entertainment. That's how I know you don't know shit the city, homie. You just a culture vulture ass nigga that seen some shit for sale and you wanted to come profit. Now go ahead and go get some niggas something since I done got on your... Go ahead and go try to pound it to some niggas and put some niggas on or do something and help some niggas because you see I'm getting on your motherfuckers. Go ahead and try to play chess like that. You ain't gonna outsmart me, nigga. I ain't none of these dumbass niggas you ever dealt with. Nigga, I got a whole catalog. Me and Boosie got a mixtape. Nigga, I've been dropping music in Shreveport since 05. I've been touring in Louisiana and all these Texas areas since 05. Dumbass don't know nothing about our culture. That's why I was going off on this nigga. Because I know this nigga don't give a do no research about us and our people. Shreveport, man, say, man, stand up or fall for any motherfucker. You got to stand up for something, man.
Yeah, that's Hurricane Chris coming back at 50, man. Look. Here, I disagree with Hurricane Chris, though, real talk. Like, not to just be jumping on this, like, I don't care about sides. I think Hurricane Chris is wrong. If one person in Shreveport if one person from Shreveport made money, that disproves what bro was saying. And he said, if bro did his research, you think 50 Cent? You think 50 Cent was able to put that whole situation together without doing any research on the area? You know what I'm saying? If he did a little bit of research, that's enough research. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? How much is enough research is what I'm trying to say. Does he need to know the lakes and the streets and the avenues and the alleys? You know what I'm saying? Like what's enough research? Does he need to know every store in the vicinity? Does he need every person's social security number and salary? You follow what I'm saying, man? What is enough research? That's what I'm saying. I disagree with bro. I don't think you could successfully build a production studio or have an event at the magnitude that bro had and no research be done. You follow me? Like, he did enough research to hire enough law enforcement so no one died. You know what I mean? People that live in the area of the research have had events in the area and people died. Was no research done then? Or did they do research and people died anyway? See, it feels like there's a cyclone of hate with Hurricane. You understand what I'm saying? And that's no shade. But I mean, like, there's no reason to rain down on 50 like that, knowing that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think so, man. I don't let the sun shine on Fifth. Okay? The man is shining a light on Shreveport. So why would you hate on that? And by shining a light on Shreveport, everybody gonna get a little bit of that of them raindrops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. I mean, I don't know. A lot of folks can't help but feel that Hurricane, if he had performed, he wouldn't have been saying that. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like if Fifth put you on, would you still be saying what you're saying? Or you'd have been cool because he put $1 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think about the DJ Vlad and the Marlon Way thing, man. I'm curious to know your thoughts about that. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.